Cafe Imports is an independent specialty coffee importer. Founded in 1993, we now have coffee sourcing in over 20 countries and branch offices in Europe and Australia. Cafe Imports is proud to be a leader in the global coffee market. I'm Ian Fredheim, the Director of Sensory Analysis at Cafe Imports. My job is to oversee and actively improve all of the systems that we use to assess, buy, and sell some of the best coffees in the world. We used to use gas drum sample roasters, but we have now transitioned entirely to the S7. We use it for all of our green assessment sample preparation. Also, we use it to upsize our batches for salespeople to take out to cupping events. The primary challenges of gas drum roasters are accuracy and repeatability. So for someone to really maximize the use of a gas drum roaster, they need to be very highly trained. That's because these roasters are designed quite a while ago, and they were designed for a lower level of resolution than what we're looking for today cupping specialty coffee. As is frequently the case in specialty coffee, the people who are doing the work every day, day in and day out, have really been forging ahead of the available technology. Cupping has really evolved into this very complex activity where we are trying to get as much and as detailed information as possible from coffees on the table. Gas drum roasters are amazing tools for getting the roast close, but at this point, close is no longer a good enough input in terms of resolution for the questions that we're asking. The ideal roaster is a roaster that emphasizes accuracy and repeatability, and the S7 has been exactly that for us. The features that we really love about the S7, first and foremost, we would have to talk about auto-replication. The ability to save, repeat, and progressively build profiles is really a remarkable feature of the S7. Even better is that while we're able to do this, we can still manually roast coffee. Even though it's an auto roaster, even though it's a smart roaster, we can still get in and use our expertise to produce the coffee that we want to produce. After that, we talk about running consecutive batches, the increase in volume, fast cooling simultaneous with the next batch preheat, and then also the auto discharge function, which allows us to do other things, not be in the room when the coffee is done roasting. Productivity increases and labor savings. We have found that we no longer need to use our 2 highly trained team members to prepare samples. This allows us greater flexibility and a reduction in the time dedicated to the preparation of samples, which is a major part of our workday. The implications of this are significant, in particular as we look at getting online in our foreign offices where the staffing is significantly lighter and the responsibilities are shared amongst a lot of people. It's really unrealistic to expect to train up a lot of different people to do sample roasting. Previously, we had a sustainable daily sample maximum of 30 samples. With the S7, we're able to roast and cup 50 samples per day sustainably. The limiting factor previously was the amount of time required to do both cupping and roasting. The more we cupped on a given day, the less time we had for roasting. The more we roasted, the more time we needed for cupping. With the automation provided by the S7, with the auto repeat, the ability to save profiles, and the automatic discharge, we're able to begin our sample roasting process while we're cupping and progress through the day with both running simultaneously. The S7 does provide actually really neat opportunities for developing various bean or cup characteristics. The way this works really drills into the auto repeat function simultaneous with the manual roast function. So you can save a roast and then start it, and then midway, at the point where you think you want to change some characteristic of the heat application, you just switch from the auto mode into manual mode, at which point you're back in control, making adjustments to your roast, not from the very beginning, but just from the point in the profile where you think that something new needs to happen. So this feature allows roasters to fine-tune their roast profiles and really draw out the subtle characteristics and the different characteristics in any coffee bean without having to start at the very beginning of the roast every single time. One of the things that we're most excited about is the ability to share profiles between machines. So as it is now, we have 2 machines in our office, and we are able to build profiles on one and share them with the other. Where this gets really cool is that we also have machines in Berlin and another machine in Melbourne, and Very soon we're going to be able to communicate between all 4 machines and have identical profiles in each of our foreign offices.